settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch out,
on the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get forward for 5 yards. Arnold Abigay in there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. The official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
1st and 10.
Ready, shot, 17, 45, what?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Blue right, ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Come on, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Pushed out to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow, 22. Drill, 52. Ready?
Back to throw is Wood. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They've got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
7-5, let's go now. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Good physical rush, moving forward for 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And here's Clinton. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. It's 3rd and 4.
19 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. 16 Eagles. 16 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, smash Rocco!
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's going to have the Saints first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this out to the left. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown Saints. That touchdown. Number 11 on the year. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Right now to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Next year, Packers. Next year, guys. We 3-6 on here. Next year, guys.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, I had a lot of glitches, man. I had a lot of glitches, bro. A lot of glitches. But next year it's gonna lighten up. I'm gonna face a lot of bums next year. A lot of bums next year.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
Didn't take them long to get out to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Let's go.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be third down.
Come on, move back, move right. Yellow, 43, the black.
Throwing is Love. Will take a shot downfield.
Wrong back.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
We need to back the speed, man. This slow ass Jacobs, he just ain't it, bro. Nah, you too slow, bro. You gotta have some speed. You gotta have some wiggle. You gotta have some wiggle, my boy.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. Give him 19 yards. They get the fourth down conversion.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10.
I done played all the glitches. I done played every single one.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete.
Superstar supposed to hang on.
That's going to bring up second down.
Superstar supposed to hang on.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
Get about 6 before he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He dropped the ball.
Field goal unit. They're going to line
Nigga
up
dropped.
and go for it on fourth down.
This nigga dropped the football. Drop the TV. He said drop the TV.
But has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on fourth down, and they end up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to the end zone, but they did not connect. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second and goal.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Ready.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Here we go. Slide through. Red, 38. Ready.
Now run. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Matthew Coleman. Touchdown, Packers.
We had to play a lot of glitches, guys. A lot of, we played every single glitch. But guess what? When we get back to playing the Ants and the Kens and them kind of guys, our record gonna be way better than this guy. Way better.
Extra point by McManus.
Way better.
And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece.
Lot of glitches. Lot of them. Now I got to play King of Memphis, man. He going to want to play at 12 o'clock at night, and he going to a fast break today.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return is Trey Palmer. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Go. Johnny Lyons.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Ready. Liking 18.
Here's Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
32-yard line.
19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This from 45 yards away. This one not on target. It's short. It's right. It is no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Cut.
Go play action with Love. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down. On play action, Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Yellow. Blue 32. Hey, green. Check,
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that ball led him too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft, he's got it. A gain there of 15. First down, 15 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to Jacobs.
I think the days where quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over. Like, I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here we go, back red, cycle, red, 38.
Second down throw for Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of first down after a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow, 43. Drill, 52. Check, pitch. Ready.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
19 yards.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he'll be taken down, but what a connection. All the way up to the 45-yard line. Touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Palmer now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll go again with Mitchell. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60
Back to throw. Downfield for Njoku. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Drill 3. Ready. Blue striker. Black. 95 seconds.
Now Love. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Superstar.
This one,
No bomb.
beyond the 25.
Redrop.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Seven Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Micah Parsons into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Vikings, 60, cut 19, cut 19, Warriors 17.
He'll look to throw. This one deep and looking for Melton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Field flat. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Jackson, a loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Saints' 22-yard line.
Green Jack.
On 2nd down, Love. This is caught 2, and he'll take it on in. Tucker Craft, touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. A give to Mitchell. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
Back to 50, back to 50. Cougar 19. Go.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
To the right. Back pitch. And he into the end zone. What a response. Kyle hits. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Okay.
Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Slide 2.
To the air, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
46-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Love to throw it on 1st down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go. 60 red. 60 red.
Here's Love. Pass pop. It's Golden. To the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Now faking the give. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop the throw. On the run to the right. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now if you're the the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time. On fourth down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. He forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. To return is Williams. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways. But he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and never heading back to the sideline. They just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Ready? Go!
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Big play coming up. This is third down. On third down, here's Mitchell. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Escaping the bag. He cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Here we go. Ready?
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Black Ultra. Set.
Throwing on second down, Love. Rolling right. They go sideline, and he stays in. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Ready?
They go play action with Love. Flush to his right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on fourth down.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll go for it. Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to
Hello.
first down.
Hey, Mom.
Something else. Big pickup
Hey,
on
Keith.
fourth and long. And they get a new center down.
Well, what are you doing? Oh, hey, what you doing Friday?
Steel, black. 52 blue.
You want to go out to dinner Friday? I'm going to pay you to dinner. I'm going to come down there when I get out of work.
Out to his right. And he just get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So,
Once he got his head around,
so
he
what?
realized he was
Where
in
you want to
danger.
go?
I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
I knew that. I knew that. I knew that.
Close to a first down.
I knew.
Maybe just a tad short.
I knew that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you just want some money? I'll give you some cash too now. That's if you just want cash.
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Who all going? Who all gonna go with you Saturday night?
Drop to throw. Oh, can you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Oh, your mom.
Taken down, but a nice return. Up past the 30.
Okay, well we'll do that.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike.
Yeah.
They have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their
Where y'all
lead.
go? What steakhouse?
Now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents. So now they got to rely on their defense.
Hey, what I do? I just
And get that
okay.
ball back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires left sideline.
Okay.
And they'll have a
What time that start?
down at the opposing 46-yard line. Plenty of time.
Hey, the-
3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
70 race, 7 Pirates.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
7 or 8. Well, you let me know the details, and I just go home. Then I just come back. I'll go home Friday because I got to get the receipt and stuff. So I just come down there Friday. I go to Houston Friday, then Saturday. I leave here about Saturday. I leave Houston around about what 5 o'clock.
Back to throw. This one
And
deep.
so,
Looking for Milton. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Early.
This is one of those situations
Four.
Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really
How
not.
your job
These are the
been?
things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience.
Oh,
In this case, the defense plays this one to
whoa,
perfection,
Blue,
and it results in
whoa.
the big takeaway.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
For real? You all right?
For much more, 22 yards on
I
the
was
first
down
play of the
bad.
drive.
That right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short handling. This one never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as quarterbacks down 2 and 8. The Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Second and 11.
Here we go. Check Fury. 33. Yellow. Hey, check Mega. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up the throw. Oh, and pressure there. He can't get a throw away.
Well,
He's taken down.
I'll let you go and get to work. I just want to know what the plan was. So if something happen, I don't get to come there, I will send you some money for your birthday. You're going to be with 30, huh?
Here we go. Yellow. 33.
29? Oh.
Ready.
Now Love.
For 30, we'll probably go.
And This is going to be incomplete.
What you want? Well, okay, so we need to start playing in that early.
No catch.
Well, your mama gonna be on that. You gonna go on a cruise? Well, I know one thing. We ain't going no damn Mexico.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they
Uh-uh.
and bring him down.
I ain't going over there. No.
This is 1st and 10.
Well, yeah, but I'm more cool over here, though. I'm more cool over here, though. You might know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You know what I'm saying? Over there, you don't know nobody. They don't speak English. All they know is how to cut your neck off.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Hey, what I'm gonna tell you,
And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
And of all the sacks they have had,
so what you talking about going? You wanna go overseas? I mean, you wanna go we can go like St. Thomas? That's American, Virgin Islands, Hawaii.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
Well, Vegas be. Well, okay, Vegas ain't bad.
Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, he can't get rid of it.
Vegas.
He's taken down.
Okay, I like that. That sounds more American.
He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and 4.
How your papa doing?
So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm.
I can't wait to see you. I ain't seen you. So it could be asking about you. Like, man, you know, should be working them nights, man.
Going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.
So what I'm gonna tell you? So you don't want another chill?